AZ-900 Audiobook, Chapter 2, The Why and the Who of Cloud. The Friday Nightmare. Picture this, it's 6 p.m. on the Friday. You are about to log off after a long week of O365 tickets. Suddenly your phone explodes. A physical server in the office has a failed motherboard. You are driving to the data center, praying that the backup tape works, and wondering why you are spending your weekend in the cold room full of wires. Does that sound familiar? In the old world of IT, we were hardware hostages. But in this chapter, we are going to talk about the great escape. We are moving from the stress of physical hardware to the logic of cloud computing. We are going to explore why businesses are ditching their server rooms and, more importantly, how the responsibility for the hardware shifts from your shoulders to Microsoft's. This is Chapter 2, The Why and the Who. The money shift, CapEx versus OpEx. Let's talk about money. In the exam, Microsoft wants you to understand two terms, CapEx and OpEx. Imagine your company needs a new email server. That's a CapEx, or capital expenditure. Is like buying a car. Capital expenditure is like buying a car. You pay for $30,000 upfront. You own it now. You pay for the insurance, you fix the engines, and even if it sits in the garage for months, you still paid for it. That is the old on-prem way, expensive and risky. OpEx, or operational expenditure, is like taking an Uber. You don't buy the car, you don't pay for the gas, you only pay for the miles you drive. When you get out of the car, you stop paying. This is the consumption-based model. In Azure, we love OpEx because we only pay for the computing power we use, right down to the second. Exam alert. If you see a question about no upfront cost or pay as you go, the answer is always OpEx. The shared responsibility model. Now let's talk about who. As a system admin, you know that if a user deletes their own email, it's not Microsoft's fault. That is the shared responsibility model in action. Close your eyes and imagine a line drawn across a page. Below the line is the physical stuff. The building, the electricity, the cooling, and the physical server racks. In the cloud, Microsoft always owns the responsibilities below that line. You will never have to swap a failed hard drive again. Above the line is the digital stuff, the data, the user accounts, and the security settings. That is always your responsibility. The middle of the page, the operating system and the apps, is where it gets interesting. Depending on the services you choose, that responsibility slides back and front. But remember, this is for the exam. The customer, you, always owns the data and identities. To wrap up the technical portion, we have to cover the buzzwords. These are the benefits that makes Azure powerful. 1. High availability. Imagine your app running in two different buildings. If one building loses the power, the other takes over instantly. No downtime. Scalability. It's a Monday morning and 5,000 users logged in at once. Scalability allows your system to grow to handle that load. Elasticity. This is my favorite. It's like a rubber band. When the load is high, the cloud stretches. When the users log off at night, the cloud snaps back. So you don't pay for what you aren't using. Predictability. In 2026, Azure uses AI to predict your cost and performance, so there are no surprises for the monthly bills. You have just completed the chapter 2. You now understand the core philosophy of why the world is moving to Azure. I want to leave you with this. As a system admin, you have spent years fixing the things that were broken, but as you learn these cloud concepts, you are shifting your mindset from being a fixer to being a builder. You aren't just managing mailboxes anymore. You are designing global systems. That is a massive level up. Be proud of the progress you made in these last 10 minutes. If this chapter helped you clear the fog around the CapEx and or the shared responsibility, do me a favor, hit that last subscribe button and tap the bell icon. We have 16 more chapters to go and I don't want you to miss any single one. Make sure you save this playlist right now. That way, whenever you have 10 minutes, whether you are at the gym or waiting for a meeting, you can jump right back into the next chapter without searching. In chapter 3, we are going to talk about the different flavors of cloud, that is public, private and hybrid. I will see you there. Keep learning, keep building.